Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go at the link. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. And his first pass falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Christian Harris on the stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans have an early opportunity.
Don't try me. Do not try me. I'm going to make you cut on that mic and get your mind right.
It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next? Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Normally, when we say somebody's on skates, we're talking about that offensive lineman, right? Driven right back to the quarterback. But I think it's applicable for the entire offense to be on skates. 2 plays, 2 negative plays. Got to find something positive here on 3rd down.
Here you go. Stop.
3rd and long for him here. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, now they got to be special.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Can't get it to him. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
That's good for 7 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at a borderline gimme third down here. Barkley, a first down and more. Past the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On play action, here's Stroud. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Stroud now on 4th down. Finding Collins. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Stroud off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
11.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. Will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's on the move. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Hurts now from the gun. To the right, and intercepted! And the Texans will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
First and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. 2nd and 8. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Tony.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. This from 40 on the right hash. Everly's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Kick taken in here at the 17. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Here's Steven Sims with the return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
All right.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Now that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
On the ground again with Mixon. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
On the quick, hey, dude, on the
Working
quick,
quickly here.
2 jet, 2 jet.
Mixon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans.
What's up, King Miles? You had a mic on earlier. What happened? Cut your mic back on, man. Or your kids sleep, man. You can't talk. Don't be a boring game, man.
Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
No touch it. No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Motion man right is Smith.
No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Throwing here, Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
No touch it. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On first down, Hurts escapes the pocket.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Philadelphia. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Pierce now on the return. Come coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Texans only up by a few. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Speed left, speed left. Hey, south.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Calling about 5 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here he is to throw. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Right to Texas.
Keeping it with Mixon. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Delta.
Throwing now. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
GG's.
Come away with the road win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line.